We're in Durham today. There's a little public event going on at a Harley-Davidson dealership, and we're just now getting stuff set up. And we are here providing support for a band. The band has their own PA, and we're going to be mixing for them on their own equipment. Should be a good time. There's a lot of Harleys around here. It's probably going to be a hot one today. It's probably about 85 right now. So we'll see how this goes. So anyway, we're getting the tents put up. Front of the house is going to be right here. Not too far out, but should be a good show. Yeah, keep going, Mike. Okay, Mike, it's the snare. Snare. Oh, no. That's not going to work. That will not work. It's a high-pass filter, is that right? Okay, let's do the hat. What? Hat. Okay, go back to the snare. Okay, let's go to your high tom. is sort of a the gate's got to close fast to help control the ringing, which is normal. See if we can bring some of that ring out of the EQ. Okay, low tom. Okay, now that's coming from the drum itself, no PA. You can sort of hear it ringing. The gate to close pretty fast so that it helps control the ringing. Okay, we're going to add it to the PA. Okay, we're going to cut the ringing down. Okay, it's good. Can you play me something? That's it.
We need more horns in the monitor. That's good. You should ever try to motor west, but take my way, it's the highway. That's a fair. Nothing to nobody. Nothing to nobody. I'ma keep it to my brother, mama's fair-haired boy. People I would rather.
Take a look at the drum kit here. Now if you notice the mic, where the position of the mic is, let me swing around here, we can't really see it, but the center of the mic is pointing right about here. Sometimes when you see people pointing the mics straight down, I won't move it, but straight down, you do not want to put your mics right here, because the drum actually sounds a lot different here than it does over here. So that's why we got the mic sort of positioned back to keep it out of the drummer's way. But if you notice, it's positioning right about here, which is where you want to, because that's where he's going to be hitting. Okay, here it's the same way on the on his high tom. The mic is actually pointing right about here. We want to keep the mic out of the way, but again, we do not want the mic pointing straight down, which if we did do it straight down, it'd be right about here. We don't want that. We want the mic pointed right here. When it sits around these edges like this, like over here as an example, back where we were, if the mic is pointing down at the edges, it picks up a ringing sound. Get a better idea with the hat. We don't really want it pointing right at it at the side, because when it comes down, as the hat comes down, it can push air out and that cause some turbulence. So you always want to keep the mic usually above it. Okay, the overhead. The overhead is in pretty good proximity to the cymbal here. We're using 2 overheads, so we can afford to get pretty close on these. Yeah, it's probably about maybe 18 inches between them. Okay, we're looking at the ride mic right here, overhead. It's probably about maybe 24 inches, maybe, well, maybe not quite. It could be more than 18 inches. But this mic, all it does is cover the ride. This is why the ride sounds pretty loud as it does. It does a great job just covering this area. So as you can tell, your mic positioning here, so we can tell, looking straight down the mic, you can tell where the mic is aiming. Now the kick drum, a lot of times we will mic the kick drums from the other side, but this time we're micing it from the front side. Where it's positioned, it actually picks up more of the snap out of it. Sort of odd, like as if it was picking up a snapper on the front end. Not quite the same, but sitting over here, it still picks up the kick sound. But if the mic was sitting right in the middle, this is where the most flexing of the drum takes place. Sometimes it can cause some turbulence. So we just got the mic sitting to the side a little bit. It does real well. And for everything else here, instrument-wise, we got the keys, we got our lead guitarist, vocals, and over here we have our bassist. Everybody here is running direct, which works out real well. So there's not too much else we got to look at for mic positioning. Drum kit's probably the most critical for proper drum mic locations. The only other mics we have here are the vocal mics.